a specific profile model using AI for the movie. So we call that descriptive searching. So find me movies where this actor is doing this kind of stuff. And you can actually go to whatismymovie.com and test the system out. So yeah, this is a real use case that can be achieved with our data. And actually, I regularly get testimonials from people who are sending me emails like, oh my God, you saved my day about finding the specific movie I've been trying to find the name for about 30 years. I saw it a long time ago. So that's how people contextualize and formulate their kind of interest and queries. So they remember dominant assets or dominant kind of entities, what, where, and when, typically, and those are the information pieces that the computer needs to get together in order to be very effective on information retrieval. And for videos, it's of course particularly interesting case because you really have to understand how to find the faces, how to combine that with speech topics, maybe some more specifics like, okay, JFK talking in a park, for example, and so on. So all these information pieces are now coming together with the AI and making it all possible. When you have this contextual information, you also start getting profiles of scenes. So you can define that, okay, this scene is about a person at the podium, JFK, talking about economy. And this kind of profile helps, of course, in some other cases, maybe than in politics, to actually create a more precise inventory for advertising. So imagine a situation when you're watching a lifestyle program and there are people, hikers walking by the mountains. So what would be the most opportune time to put, for example, outdoor hiking advertisement as an in-roll or some overlay advertisement. So this is another opportunity that the technology kind of enables in the kind of consumer space. Then of course, the analytics is important, more and more important in creating new content. So there are companies that are already using that, like Netflix, when they are creating their TV series. So they are data mining what people are actually seeing throughout the episodes, and they understand when they churn out. So this information can be linked to lots of details that's happening at that point of time when people stop watching. And actually there has been some kind of articles about, I don't know, maybe in the next web or somewhere else, about Netflix kind of knowing precisely the moment when people are going to churn out of the video, get out of the video, and finding the hook right before that moment and just reeling it in is really important to to create good engagement for the long-term relationship with the content as well.
So Mika talked about the use of data and a really good example. If it is true with Netflix, a great example. Reverse of it is what I'm going to ask you, Martin. Do you guys ever think about that there's too much audience insights that might actually affect in terms of the decisions you are making about the kinds of content that your team is focusing on, your editors are focusing on?
Yes, no, absolutely. So basically over time, and that's like separate from what I talked about before, is that there's so much data available and like what people are looking for in terms of content. And that's more about like the context of topics, what they're looking for, that you could basically predict and also use that data to write content specifically for them, and specifically with their needs on what they're doing. But the problem is with that you're basically becoming a content farm because you can basically write what your audience is looking for in the wrong way, because like from a marketing perspective, it's always great to write more content that gets read more often, and like just as an actor, you just want more applause because that's like your signal for it's going well. But I think in the end, as a publisher, there's also always I'm not sure if that's already like the ethical side of things, but you still have your editorial vision and what you would like to write about. And that like goes back to your tone of voice and the way you write about things. So for the next web, we're very much opinionated. So if we don't like something, and even if it's an advertiser, we're very much willing to still write about stuff like that. And then